Just in case you hadn't been following along with the channel recently, we are having an open garden on June 21st and June 22nd. And the details of that, I've been putting in the Sunday question and answer video. So last week's, a few days ago, as you're watching this, question and answer video has all the details at the end of the video, as will this upcoming question and answer video this weekend. So if you have questions about it, it's there. I'm not gonna go, don't wanna go through that entire list, but it also includes on the video all the other things you can do while you're in Raleigh that may be gardening related and not gardening related, and other details about parking, all kinds of things you can learn about the open garden here. But what I wanted to do in this video was unbox and go through some of the giveaways we're gonna have during the open garden event, which is that, again, that Friday and Saturday. HortTube has generously given us several of their smaller size. You've seen me get the big bags of HortTube, the cubic yard size, but they've started making, doing them in these smaller bags like this, which you can actually plant directly in these bags. You can put some holes down toward the bottom so you have some drainage and plant things directly in these bags. We used this veggie mix. This veggie mix is new, and we used it for the first time this year. And all the annuals around me that you can see that are just exploding out here are planted in this veggie mix with almost no fertilizer. I say almost because we fertilized very early in the season with an organic fertilizer the entire garden. But since then, it's just that veggie mix compost. If they slow down at some point, I may give them some additional fertilizer, but for now, they're exploding. And then several bags of the humus compost, which you've always seen us use, the big yellow bag, as they call it. So HortTube, again, generously gave us some of those, and those will be given away during the time here in the open. People are visiting the garden. And then ProPlugger sent us a couple ProPluggers, which I haven't opened this box yet. It did not have the sharpest knife in the world. Okay, so this is a nice little contraption they have for for sending two out at the same time. But if you've seen me use the ProPlugger on the channel before, whoever's getting this ProPlugger, I will have opened it. So this is when it will have been opened. This is a very nice tool for planting bulbs, for taking out weeds. You can use it for if you have warm season grasses like Bermuda or zoysia or centipede or something like that, and you've got a thin spot and you want to take from a better spot in your garden, in the turf, you can take plugs with it like that and then move the plugs around. Great tool. We found many uses for it. I've used it several times over the years, and this is a family-owned company down in South Carolina. So definitely have been a supporter of the channel all along, and I have been a supporter of theirs because, again, a small family-owned company is nice to, is a nice thing to be able to support. So now we're going to jump in and show off. Actually, if you'll give me those two bags up there on the top first, the Southern Living Plant Collection sent us some hats and other things here. We've got some better boxwood hats that will be given out. We have some butterfly candy hats. These hats were super. I put some of these out on a table at the plant symposium that was in Raleigh last weekend. They disappeared instantly. A little colorful for me, but boy, did virtually every woman at that conference grabbed them as fast as I put them out. They were really nice hats, and we've got some butterfly candy butterfly bushes as part of the giveaway here, and then some really nice Encore azalea hats as well, and then some Southern Living Plant Collection bags. So really nice shopping bags that say Southern Living Plant Collection, have some nice artwork on those. So we'll jump in, and if I still have my knife somewhere, I do, and look at some of the plants that we're gonna have to give away. Steph is my lovely assistant. We had the dogs out here. Griffin was out here actually, and Griffin was just Griffin for a few minutes, and I couldn't concentrate on what I was trying to do here. So he and Holly went back in. It's just too hot for Holly. It's like 5:30 in the evening right now, and it's a little over 90 degrees, and it's just not not conditions for her right this minute. But what I would like to point out is that I'm wearing the new Holly t-shirt, which is up on the website now. It's got a silhouette of Holly right here, and I put it on Instagram and like an hour ago, and 2 t-shirts have already sold. So thank you to whoever bought them, and I knew the Holly t-shirt was going to be the one that people really would go after. This is Red Diamond Loropetalum, which is one that's just absolutely fantastic color on this Loropetalum. This one's kind of a mid-size Loropetalum, we would call it. So we got Loropetalum that'll get, in fact, in the Piccadilly Farm video last week, we saw one of the old purple Loropetalum that was 40 feet tall. So that's the capability of a Loropetalum, regular Loropetalum chinensis. And then we've dwarfed them down. Purple Daydream we have in the back garden is maybe 3 feet tall and 4 feet wide. Whereas Red Diamond is going to get more like 4 to 5 by 4 to 5, probably bigger in time if you let it, but you can keep it in that kind of 4 to 5 foot range. And then there's a Miss Lemon Abelia, which is Miss Lemon is in the back of a lot of my videos on the channel. It's right back here by the Golden Falls Redbud in the back garden, and it's like a perfect little 3-foot dome. Stays this color year round. Really doesn't. A lot of the other Abelia will turn pinks and oranges and other colors during the winter time. This one will get a little bit of pink in it, but for the most part, it holds this yellow year round in the variegation. So that's Miss Lemon Abelia. That'll be one of the giveaways. Let's see. Trying not to hurt the garden right this second while I'm doing this, since we've had a ton of projects going on. I actually put up less videos than I have all year long in the last couple weeks, because we've just been crazy with trying to complete everything, working on the patio in the back garden and other such things at the same time. Okay, I love the way these are packaged. This is Plants by Mail packaging here. Oh man. I know there's 4 Autumn Fire Encore azaleas on this list.
There's a bloom on it.
And here's a flower on this one too. This is Autumn Fire, which is one of the dwarf Encore azaleas. So this one will only get, ours is probably only 2 feet tall, right? And it's 4 years old at this point. But look how full these are. Look how nice these Autumn Fire Encores are. These are 2-gallon size, it looks like. And I think we have 4 of these to give away. So I think whoever gets those is going to be super lucky, because those are nice Autumn Fire Encores there. Let's see. Alrighty. This is going to be Better Boxwoods. I can already see the pot just a little bit inside. Better Boxwoods are the new blight resistant boxwood introductions. It's a whole brand in and of itself. It's such a big deal that it has its own pot and its own brand. But this, I think, is going to end up being the most popular of the 4 varieties. This is Skylight, and Skylight, if you just let it grow, will get 5 or 6 feet tall, but it can be kept any boxwood shape you'd want to keep one. So if you want it as a low dome, you could. If you want it as a little tower, you could. If you wanted it as a cone, whatever shape you wanted to shape. This one's the most boxwood. They're all great, but this one I think is the one that it grows vigorously. So whatever kind of shape you want to shape it into, you can get there a little quicker than you could with some of the other boxwood varieties out there. And again, they're blight resistant varieties. You got another box, Steph? Okay, no problem. Yeah. All right, and I can already see on the side of this, it says butterfly candy. So we'll see how. Butterfly bushes are notoriously bad at shipping. And I know this because I sold butterfly bushes at the Raleigh Farmers Market for 20 some years, and just taking them in a box truck you know, from my farm to the farmer's market could be a pain. So sending them out in boxes, I can't imagine that I'd even want to do that. But these have arrived in really good condition, so that's good. All right, this is Lil Grape. All of the butterfly candy butterfly bushes are Lil something. Lil Coconut's the white one, Lil Raspberry is the raspberry colored one. And this is Lil Grape, which is the darkest purple of them. And they smell fantastic, but those look really, really great. So whoever wins these butterfly candy butterfly bushes, you're getting a super, super, super nice plant from that. Let's see. Next up, I don't know what this one is. This one's a mystery. You know what it is? Okay. I haven't seen, yeah, I couldn't see them down in there. Oh, okay, they're purple pots, so yeah, 2 more. Is it Little Purple as well, or Little Grape? Yes, so we have 4 of these Little Grape Buddleia to give out. Look how nice those plants are. They're really great. They're dwarf. These are dwarf. This is a dwarf series of butterfly bushes. And again, we have all 5 of them here in the garden. You'll be able to see them if you come and visit the garden. You can see all 5 of them. They should, I think, in the next week, all be showing some color. I love these boxes that Plants by Mail uses. They're just so they're so easy to unbox, but it does a really good job of protecting them on the way. Okay, all right. So this is 2 mother plants you would see in the garden here. Actually, everything I've unboxed, you'll be able to see in the ground here in the garden. There's a sunshine ligustrum, really nice specimen of sunshine ligustrum that'll be available for one of the giveaways. Zone 6 to 10. It's another one just like that skylight boxwood that you can kind of do anything you want to. Any shape you want to make that sunshine ligustrum, you can make it. There's a Scent Amazing gardenia. We have, let's see, we have Scent Amazing, we have Jubilation, and Diamond Spire here in the garden that you can see. Did we put in a Foolproof?
I don't think so.
Okay, Foolproof is the other one that the Southern Living Plant Collection has. In my opinion, I think they have the best collection of gardenias out there. Scent Amazing is a single flower, but it reblooms and blooms and blooms. It'll likely have flowers on it here in the ground when you're here in next weekend. But and we planted a Jubilation up here in the front. Jubilation, same thing, where it'll bloom out heavy and then it'll continue to get some flowers on it later. This is 2 more Skylight Better Boxwood. This has taken a long time. So this Better Boxwood had been in the process for years and years and years. The breeding on this was done in Belgium because the Europeans had boxwood blight before we did in the States. And so they were a little ahead of us on working on this problem. And then to get something from Europe now to the United States, because there's so much protection involved, and there should be, to make sure we don't transfer disease and that kind of thing. It took a long time to get it from Europe to the United States. And then boxwoods grow slower than lots and lots and lots of other things. So it's taken, this is years in the process, years in the making to get to this point where there are available better boxwoods out there. Again, we have all 4. There's one right over here to my left shoulder, one in a container over my right shoulder, one out by the street. So you'll be able to see them all in the ground here. Really nice, really, really nice looking plants. And then this is the last of the boxes. This may not end up being all the giveaways. We have some other things here and there as well that may end up being included. And we'll have t-shirts for sale. This Holly t-shirt, if you can go over to the website and buy it now, or we'll have any of the t-shirts here available during the open house. Let's see. Oh, this is the last 2 of those Autumn Fire Encore Zays. Look how nice these are. There might only be 3 autumn fire encore azaleas available on the 21st and 22nd. We'll see how that goes. Oh my gosh, this would look so good just popped in a container for a little while. But they're still blooming. They'll bloom in the spring, and then they'll get some residual flowers on them during the summer, and then they'll come out in full flower again in the fall. So there's some of the things, most of the things that will be for giveaways. These are just free. They're free things. Luckily, you know, Soil Cube, Pro Plugger, the Southern Living Plant Collection, Better Boxwood, Butterfly Candy sent us these things to give to you guys. And we have, again, there's hats available and that kind of thing. So excited to see people here in the garden. Keep in mind, this is a 0.19 acre lot in Raleigh, and there are a lot of examples of beautiful plants in this garden, but it is small. And you'll see that when you get here. And again, if you're watching the Sunday question and answer video, you'll see some other things that you can do in the city that are close by us as well. Thanks for watching.